Hey guys, K5UPR and Outdoor and More family. Today we're going to talk about the new Chameleon FSR field radial strips. These have been out for a few weeks now. Starting to see a lot of videos, people talk about execution, how these are set up. But yesterday I set these up for the first time and I seen a big increase in my effectiveness, my efficiency, if that's a word. I'm a big wire guy, okay? I love using wire radials, and I've got several different sets on a double bullet point, hooked up to the bottom of the puck on my mast antennas. It allows me to put out 4 35-foot wires relatively pretty quick, or 4 sets of 18-foot, 16-foot wires relatively pretty quick using the ways I've got these wired up. But it takes time. By the time you get these unwound, get them separated, get them plugged in, get them hooked up to your antenna, it takes an additional 5-10 minutes probably, okay, which is not bad. But these Faraday strips, guys, are quick. Now, there's been a concern with packable because they are big, okay? Both of these strips are 20 feet long, okay? So you're talking about over 40 foot of Faraday strips that you're gonna have to tug around. I've rolled mine up in a circle. That's just too much. But I'll show you what I did with mine before I hook these up and get them set up and show you what works for me, okay? There's another video that I talked about my FT710 bag. I'll post a link in the description. Yes, that's my FT710, perfectly secured, safe. My AT200 tuner goes on the side, all the stuff. But anyways, won't talk about the bag right now. We're going to talk about these strips, but watch the video on this bag. You'll be surprised. This could be the perfect bag if you use the FT710. But anyway, so here's these Faraday strips. Now, on the side of this backpack, of course, I've got my 17, got my SS25 tucked in, covered by a buckle. And then I've got these literally just secured with a strap wound up. This is both strips, and this is just like a bongo tie or whatever you use, and there they are, okay? Now, when you get these radial strips, you're gonna get a couple of extra things, okay? You're gonna get some bungo straps to help keep those wound up. You're going to get some tent stakes. We'll talk about that in a minute. You're going to get some washers. Again, talk about that in a minute. You're also going to get the adapter. This, of course, 3H24 thread. This goes through the FSRs into your spike mount or wherever you're going to be setting this up. So you're going to get all of this. And 130 bucks, guys. I think it's well worth it. And I'll show you how I set mine up, and just tell me what you think. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the strips, we're going to lay them out, and we're going to set these up in an X pattern. And so get them all together, and you'll notice that actually right in the very center of these strips, there is a grommet between 2 of them. So we're just going to lay this right on top of our chaw spike here. We're going to take the adapter. We're going to go ahead and just screw the adapter in to the strips all the way in. Seems like the screw takes forever. It's really good threads. But once we get that in, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the chaw blank. We're going to add that right on top of the Faraday strip adapter. Get that screwed in. And screw it all the way in here. Then we're going to take the SS25 and we're going to get the SS25 screwed in. I think it may be time for some little bit of ox guard here. It's starting to, I've been using this a lot, but that's okay. So there it goes, finally caught. Screw this in all the way. And once it gets stopped, now all we got to do is take one of these at a time, and we will just extend these out to the X pattern. Like I said, it's 20 feet long, so these are 10 feet on each side. And so you'll just extend these out into an X pattern. And simple as that. I'll go up here and grab this other one. Go ahead and pull this out too. And let's grab this other side. See, to me, I really do think that this is faster than having to unwind all the wires. So there you go. Now you got it. Faraday strips, ready to go. It's a winner, guys. I love these. So there you have it. Super simple. It's Dr. Pepper, guys. Super easy to set up. And now last night I tried these on 20 meters first yesterday and was really blown away by how much better the floor sounded. It was quieter. I went ahead and left it set up in an X pattern, and then I threw on the M25 coil because I wanted to work some 40 meters last night. Threw the coil between the whip and the blank. Checked it out first, and it was a no-go. So what I did do was I went ahead and grabbed one of my dual 35 foot radial pairs and added the puck below the hub and just screwed in or plugged in two of those, or one set of the 35 foot radials. And then just let the pattern of the FSR set up as it was. And it worked. It was great. Now, talked to Chameleon today, and they did recommend, and I'm going to try this tonight. They said that the reason that they have stakes is you can actually take these Faraday strips and use them as a single Faraday strip. Okay, so they suggested attaching one to your mount and then using the washers and of course the one of the stakes between the two to connect, so you just basically connect two of them together and make one long 40-foot radial strip, which if you and I both know for 40 meters, that's all you need. You really just need one good set of radial. Now, I have not tested it yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to hook it up tonight. I may add some video to this later or do a separate video on it, but so I'm anxious to try that out. So, question, have you gotten the Faraday strips yet? Have you used them? I've seen a lot of YouTuber guys, they're using these strips, getting a lot of great comments, a lot of great things back on how well it works. For me, it's a winner, be honest with you. It really, really is. So, big supporter of Chameleon antennas. Now, as a note to this, all of this equipment was purchased by me, for me, was not provided. So, of course, all of this information is, of course, my own opinion. And so, take it for what it's worth. But I've been a ham operator for many, many years. And so, not saying I know it all, but I'm just saying that I stand behind Chameleon antennas. Let me just say it's American made. That to me is worth it all. And so I'll support American, buy American, and get you a set. That's all I can say. So hope you guys get out there, POTA on, get out there, activate, get you some Faraday strips, man. Get you some of this Chameleon gear. If you do like me, buy a little bit at a time, because if you fill that cart up all at once, your wife might kill you. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, hey guys, thank you so much for watching this. Be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Have you used these strips? What do you use for your radials? I mean, that's a great question just to ask right there. And so, hope I can catch you guys on the air soon, and I really appreciate you guys. And this is K5 UPR and Outdoor and More Family 73, guys. See you later. POTA on.